Anyways, guys, that's why you don't go out and have a wrestling match if you're 73 years old and have a pacemaker.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I even want to know
Oh,
what happened to fucking Nasty Boy Flair?
dude. So I did not buy that pay-per-view. I'm not even gonna lie. Somebody was restreaming it on Twitch. So I turned it on.
Okay.
And oh god, that it was rough. Dude, there was a point in which Andrade got brass knuckles to give to Ric Flair, and Ric Flair couldn't even put the brass knuckles on his own hands. He was that gassed. It was not good. There were
Well,
multiple times I thought the man was gonna die.
didn't he also say something right before that like he doesn't work well unless he's drunk or something like that? And it's like, dude, dude, no, that's bad, Rick.
It was not good.
It never should have happened to begin with, but
It really shouldn't have. It really shouldn't have.
Flair is always looking for a payday, so.
But SummerSlam was good.
Mm-hmm.
Iron, it's okay.
Hmm?
We know you don't like wrestling. Welcome back
was
to the
reading.
conversation.
It was a SummerSlam was a great advertisement for Farming Sim 22 Year 1 bundle.
For real. For real. I want to go buy Farm Sim now.
And then you'll be disappointed when there's no wrestling rings for you to pick up with your front loader.
It's going to be a real shame.
Speaking of highlights from SummerSlam that you didn't know where it was a highlight until you saw social media afterwards. Did you see that mic catch from Roman Reigns?
Yeah, with this kiss.
He just so
It was
Iron
good.
Brock Lesnar, right, is standing on the bucket of this front loader that he drove to the ring, right? So he's probably 6 feet above the ring. And he's got this mic and he's doing his entrance and whatever. And then he finishes and he just, like, I'm sure that they might have rehearsed this, who knows? But he just, like, throws the mic at Roman Reigns, right? Roman's just standing there. He catches it with one hand.
Super casual.
Catches the mic with one hand like it's nothing. And then just gives him a little wink.
And puckers his lips a little.
Oh, did he? I didn't see the kiss part of it.
Yeah, he was like, it was great. It was great.
It was great. All right. This is not a wrestling podcast.
Or is it?
Any other pre-show shenanigans while Penguin's chowing down his food?
Iron, why was Toledo trending in Toledo?
No reason.
That's no fun.
Okay.
Yeah, no special reason. I was trying to see why a bunch of stuff was trending, but nothing. So
I don't know if you've seen Mancini to the Astros today from the Orioles.
Yeah, I saw that.
The Yankees are apparently chasing Shohei Ohtani, but the Angels are shutting down all talks on Ohtani now.
Makes sense because they think they can have a good team even though they can't.
I've seen rumors that Trout's going to the Red Sox.
Doubt.
Yeah, because the Red Sox just traded for Tommy Pham from Cincy or whatever. So, like, a lot of crazy shit happening in baseball too. So keep an eye on that. It's good. It's good times.
Trade deadline's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yep. But yeah, so that's something I'm keeping an eye on. Not much movement there right now, other than the few trades that happened earlier today.
I think the White Sox are looking at a Tigers pitcher. That's about it that I know of.
The Yankees picked up Montas and Trevino from the A's.
Mm-hmm.
They also got they got a pitcher yesterday too.
Yeah.
Um,
Multiple teams are in the mix for Soto. They're looking at possibly it's a 3-team race.
yeah, they're saying the Padres are the heavy favorite, but also the Cardinals and the Dodgers.
WWE Raw is already trending #1 in the U.S. Penguin.
Mm-hmm. I know, I have it on one of my monitors, man.
That didn't take long.
Um,
All right. Well,
let's get the show on the road. Let's do it.
whenever Iron's ready.
hold on. I'm trying to help Wiggles in the Discord.
He's beyond help.
He's just having a weird timeout thing problem. So we were just trying to reset it. Hold on. He's just come on, Wiggles, answer. Okay. We fixed him.
For the record, I don't know who where she gets her lipstick from, but Bianca Belair always has amazing lipstick.
Well, if it's anything like her gear, she probably makes it.
All right.
Anyways, let's get
Ready?
show on the road.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 159 of the Lunarcast. I'm your host, Iron. With me, as always, is Mike. How you doing?
It's a little sad. Sad weekend in the Star Trek universe. Nichelle Nichols, aka Uhura, passed away, and it's just sad.
Sad indeed.
So
someone else passed away too.
Huh?
Someone else passed away over the weekend too. Who was it?
There are multiple people who passed away over the weekend.
Oh, I mean, there's probably.
I don't know anyone else, but.
And then we have our other host, Mr. Penguin. Sir, how are you?
I went into Michael's earlier today because the husband needed to get something. And in their clearance section, I found a bunch of Crayola paint for $5. And now I have a bunch of Crayola paint.
What are you going to do with a bunch of Crayola paint?
I'm going to use it as a relaxation station for my classroom, for my students.
That works.
Or one week we're gonna turn on the podcast and Penguin's gonna have a mural behind him.
I'm gonna have a canvas right here, and the whole podcast I'm just gonna be like.
Make sure if you do that though, Penguin, you go out and you get yourself a big afro wig.
Because I'm gonna be out here painting happy little trees.
Happy little trees.
Yes.
Well, now if you look over here, we've got a brand new friend. He's a fluffy little cloud, y'all.
All right.
I love Bob Ross, man. You blink and it goes from a blank canvas to a mountain range. Okay.
All right.
Is it blink or falling asleep?
Tough call.
Iron, how are you, by the way? You always ask us how we're doing. How are you?
Fine. It was kind of supposed to be a relaxing weekend. Ended up getting busy, having to help my parents and everything.
Didn't have
having
to
deal
down any lost fans, did you?
Actually,
did their internet break again?
All of the above.
About the van.
Oh yeah, the van. Please go on.
So So they got the van back, a few weeks ago.
For those that don't know, Iron's parents' van got stolen.
Yes. So then they got the van back. and then they eventually got it towed to the Chevy dealership where it was going to get fixed. Why the dealership, I have no idea, nor do I really care. So it was there, and it was there for, I don't know, I guess 2 weeks or so, and my dad hadn't heard anything. He's like, okay. Hadn't heard anything from the insurance company or the dealership. So my dad called, and the guy's like, Mr. Fry, we don't have your van. What do you mean you don't have my van? It's not here, sir. Okay, then where is it? He's like, I don't know. Give the tow company a call. You know, maybe they took it to the wrong place. So my dad calls the tow company. Tow company says, Mr. Fry, we delivered it to that dealership on that lot on this day, and we have photos. So
Did your dad's van get stolen?
So my dad calls the dealership back, and he's like, they're saying they have proof. And the guy's like, okay, well, here, we're going to go ahead and look and everything and give them a call back, make sure, just double check. And so my dad calls the tow company back, and they're like, sir, we have pictures of it being dropped off on the lot, sitting in the lot, the guy putting the keys in the box. It's all there. We'll send you the photos right now.
This shit has happened before, so they know how to cover their ass.
Yeah, they're like, it's all there, we promise. And so my dad gets a call back from the dealership, and
before you reveal, can I just make a guess?
Okay.
Did the van get put on a truck going to the junkyard?
No.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Good guess though. So the guy's like, Mr. Fry, I'm sorry to say, but it appears your van has been stolen again.
Oh no!
Did they not have it behind like a locked gate or something?
No, the car dealership lots are not gated. Like dealership lots around here are not.
Right, but usually back by like this, like when you get to like where the service area is, they usually have all the cars waiting for service behind a locked gate.
Right. This doesn't have it. Whatever. Either way. So my dad goes like nuts on the guy, and he's freaking out, which is making my mom freak out. Like she basically straight up told him like, shut the fuck up. Like I'm sick and tired of listening to you cry about this thing right now. She was like, because you have no idea what the hell's going on. She's like, you cried about it last time and it turned up 1.5 miles down the road. Like, she's like, just shut up about it. Next day, dealership calls. Well, good news, Mr. Fry. We found your van. It turns out one of the service department people decided to put it in a part of the lot that no one goes to. Behind a bunch of stuff.
I mean, I guess it's good that it didn't actually get stolen, but Jesus.
It could have easily gotten stolen because the lock is broken and the steering column is broken. So it could easily be stolen again.
Someone really did not want to work on that van.
So then this whole mess with the insurance company happens, and basically they're telling my dad that the van is only worth $2,800.
I mean, makes sense, yeah.
What year is the van?
A 95 Chevy Lumina passenger van.
That's actually not a bad value for that van.
They're willing to give him $2,800
with 75,000 miles on it.
Yeah,
and it's clean. Oh, I know.
It's a 95 Chevy Lumina van.
Trust me, I know. So
he's lucky the insurance company isn't offering him a bag of Cheetos.
How much do you think the insurance company said it would cost to fix the steering column and a popped passenger key lock? Like the keyhole lock.
$700.
2,801.
I guess Penguin's the closest without going over. With tax, $3,400. So that means the van is not worth what it cost to fix, and they want to total it out. They were only going to give him $500 for a salvage title. And he said, fuck you. And then they were like, well, we'll give you the 28. And he's also like, fuck you. The van's worth more than that. And my dad is going on and on saying it's worth more. I've put in this, I've put in that. And the insurance company's like, well, sir, you never changed the value of your of the insurance. I've already KBB'd it, dude. Like you're going to KBB it, and I've already done it.
Yeah,
I'm doing it.
It
tops out at $3,100. So I had to print it all off for my dad and everything. Either way, I told him, I was like, Dad, you either can take the van back if you have somebody, because he kept saying I had someone offer me $5,000, I had someone offer me $6,000, and I'm like, why the fuck didn't you
Why
sell
would
it? Even my
anyone
mom
pay
was like,
$6,000 for a '95 Chevy Lumina?
I don't know. And even my mom's like, I don't know why you didn't sell it. And he's like, well, I didn't think you'd want me to. She's like, I really don't fucking care anymore. You rebuilt that engine, and I don't give a shit. It's not my dad's van anymore. She's like, you did all this shit to it. It's not his van anymore. I don't care. Do what you want with it. So it became this whole
What color's
mess.
the van? Iron.
Teal. So go with blue if you're on KBB. It's also a 7-passenger, if that helps you.
It's a Lumina passenger van.
Yep, it's a 3.8.
I'm gonna give your dad credit and call it very good condition.
It is actually very good condition. It is rust free.
I'm looking at it based on my own zip code, by the way.
That's fine. Make sure you go to private seller.
Now
Yeah.
here's the thing. The private party value I'm getting, it says 31, but it says the median value is 2,507. Your
Correct.
dad should take the $2,800.
Yes. So that is my opinion. I've given him my opinion. Him and my mom are going to decide on it. My mom and me, our opinion is to sell the van. My biggest thing is, even if you fix it, sell it, because that thing is a fucking liability. It was broken into once. You guys can't clean out your garage. Sell it. It's going to get stolen again. So sell the van. They also have an 03 Cavalier. That was my mom's car that my dad drives. Because my mom has like a new 2015 Chevy Trax. So sell the van, sell the Cavalier, take that money, put it towards a truck. Because the reason my dad didn't want to get rid of the van was because the van is his hauler. Sir, get a truck. That's what trucks are for. Or buy a Maverick.
Or buy. I mean, what is he hauling? What is he hauling?
They want to do work with wood, and they need drywall or bricks and stones, things like that.
Yeah,
They don't need something big. They just need something that can move stuff, and a truck works. They don't need a big, massive F-150. They don't even need the new Ranger, because the Rangers are huge. They don't even need the new Colorados, because the Colorados are big.
Dude, there is no such thing as a small truck anymore.
Mavericks.
Can I?
Yeah, but they're expensive.
They're $20,000.
Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah, a Maverick starts around 20 to 21,000. It's a crew cab, and it's got a 5.5-foot bed.
And those are fully electric too.
4.5 foot. No, Mavericks aren't electric.
I thought they're hybrids. I thought they were electric.
Nope. You're thinking of just the F-150 Lightning. Yeah. But either way, that's my opinion. Or there's plenty of used lots around town. There's one down the road from their house where we know one of the guys that works there very closely. He can get a deal. Or my dad works at Speedway. Dealers and salesmen come in all the time. He has a great relationship with them. Work with them to get a fucking car, a truck, just whatever.
We're holding out. Our possible plan right now is that as soon as Toyota comes out with their all electric pickup, because it's coming, to trade in the Prius and the Tacoma together for the one electric truck. I think that's our plan.
In 10 or 12 years, I'll get rid of my kicks as long as it lasts that long, and I will get an electric vehicle, whatever it may be. Most likely Nissan.
Not every single, most car manufacturers have said they will stop selling combustion engine vehicles by 2035. So we have about 13, give or take 13 years to get the infrastructure in place.
Then this thing needs to last 13 years. It's doing okay. I've crossed 18,000 miles recently. And I'm almost 2 years.
It's not bad.
It won't phase out gasoline.
I mean you're still gonna have tons
No.
of used dealerships
Oh,
out there selling
yeah,
gas cars.
absolutely. Like it's not going to be complete, but it's yeah.
But by
Either
that,
way,
by that point, the range on electric vehicles is going to be insane.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're probably
it'll be
going
fine.
to you're probably going to be talking about like 1,500-mile range on electric vehicles.
That, and then you have more like electric charging stations
because
you
you look
don't have
at
a lot of them
You
here.
think they're gonna get up that high?
I do, and here's why. So the same guy who created the lithium ion battery,
Mm-hmm.
he's like 92 years old now, but he's still actively researching.
As you
And
do. Yeah.
he's still at University of Texas, and they're currently working on sulfur ion batteries. Better for the environment, faster charging, way higher capacity.
Okay.
So you couple the future battery technology with the things that they're able to do to make these vehicles more efficient. I really do think, like right now you're already looking at like the high end is about 550, 600 range right now, give or take.
So that
So
basically
it
just
would-
double the batteries.
You wouldn't even necessarily need to double the batteries. You just have to increase capacity.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you could have an increased capacity, lighter battery that's a little bit smaller, and then you doubled the amount, oh man, it'd be insane. But the poor fossil fuel industry is like, no.
Oh.
Ah,
Where are the Republicans gonna get all their money?
I was looking it up. So it's a lithium sulfur battery, is what they're working on. On the surface, it seems to solve all the ions problems. It uses far less ecological harmful materials, can be cheaper to produce, can be up to 3 times more energy dense, means a lighter battery, and far less likely to catch fire, all without compromising charge speed. So what's the catch? There is one huge problem. A lithium ion battery can be usable for around 2,000 charge cycles. Lithium sulfur is typically limited to around only half of that. So after a year or two, the batteries are basically dead. And they are trying new approaches to lithium sulfur by changing compounds in the battery's cathode.
Also,
So-
your car has this weird smell of rotten eggs.
Not quite, but you know.
Yeah, there's more to it, but I'm not going into it. Either way.
Yeah.
On to gaming news. Sorry for fans of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. The remake is on indefinite hold.
Yeah.
According to Jason Schreier over at Bloomberg. Developer
Sad.
Aspire abruptly fired 2 directors this month and told staff that the project is on pause as it tries to figure out what comes next.
Bullshit.
Fix it.
So it is sad.
I like how I just love when companies are like, yeah, this game is delayed indefinitely when they didn't even have an announced like release window.
Yeah.
Like you could have just not said anything and we would have been none the wiser.
Yep, they could have just said it. It's still being developed, still being developed, still being developed, still being developed. Instead of getting everybody all
You
hyped
know.
and shit, and then it's like, eh.
The Bethesda approach.
Yeah. More changes at another studio. According to Bloomberg, Rockstar has cleaned up its frat boy culture, and it has cleaned up GTA as well, which means GTA 6 will possibly feel very different from its predecessor, and even looking at having its first female protagonist. And it will be most likely
Sort
set
of.
in Miami. Yeah, sort of, kind of. Well, we'll see.
GTA technically has already had female protagonists in GTA 1 and 2.
Playable.
But that was before the 3D era, before the heroes had or the protagonists had personalities.
Right. So, either way, it's more or less we'll see what
I'm all for it.
happens. Yeah, it's one of those things we don't know anything until it actually comes out and happens.
Just give me a good story and a fun game to play. That's all I ask.
You can have that. You just don't get DLC. Sorry. What else we got? I had something. There it is.
So wait, hold on. Have any of the GTAs ever had DLC? Oh yeah, 4 did.
Yeah, Ballad of Gay Tony. You had the biker DLC.
Oh god, that burned. Lemonade. Oh man. All right,
Don't die, Iron.
I'm all right. Uh, Activision. Oh Jesus Christ. Activision is in some hot water. They have seemingly stolen and plagiarized a Vanguard skin for Call of Duty from a artist known as Salen or Salen5 on Twitter. The doggo, the Samoyed warrior, seems to have been directly plagiarized. It's not even close to being like different. Like it is straight up plagiarized. Like parts of the suit, the elbow pads, the hip pouch, the scarf, the back piece, the side, all of it. Oh my god.
Somebody over there did not understand the change it enough that the teacher doesn't know you copied it approach.
Yeah. So this is pretty rough. As of today, because he posted about this on July 29th, as of today, he says Activision has contacted me and I hope to have a result as soon as possible. Thank you for your concern.
AKA, I hope to have a check as soon as possible.
Basically. So yeah. And he posted his work in 2019 and the skin is just now coming out. So it's not even like, oh, hey, it came out a couple months ago. No, dude, this has been out. That thing's been around for like 3 years. So go fuck yourself, Activision. PlayStation Plus has gotten its games for August, or at least they were announced. So yeah, I guess they'll be out tomorrow. Yakuza Like a Dragon, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, and Little Nightmares will be joining for PlayStation Plus Essential Pack.
So I know that Yakuza Like a Dragon is the first Yakuza game that's an RPG, a turn-based RPG.
I believe so.
And I've been playing Zero, which
Uh-huh.
is chronologically first.
I guess, yeah.
Because, there's this, like, story-wise, it's chronologically first. So it makes sense to play it first to me.
I
Play in
guess,
chronological
yeah.
order.
I mean, that's like an
Mike,
Andy
you're muted.
question.
It wasn't released first. It's just in the story it came first.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
chronologically speaking.
It's like Star Wars. Like, you know.
Like, what would you, if you're going to do a full Star Wars watch through of just the mainline movies, you watch the prequels first? Because then you get the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and it's fun and it's quirky as fuck. And I think that people should be happy to get it. Because I've watched speedruns of Yakuza Like a Dragon, and it's sure as shit looks entertaining. You can't keep up with the story in a speedrun, though.
No, you can't.
All I'm saying is, Goro Majima is amazing.
And I'm sure this is jumping the gun a little, but they also announced that all of the other Yakuzas are basically going to be coming to PlayStation Plus. You just have to get your secret decoder ring to figure out which tier you have to be on to play all of them.
There's a simple solution. Just be on the highest tier.
Right.
Then you're guaranteed access.
Yeah, I think it was, just going off my memory here, Kiwami 0, Kiwami 2 are on extra. 3, 4, and 5. Oh, and 6 I think is on extra, and then 3, 4, and 5 you have to have premium for.
Or hear me out, just have Game Pass. You could just play them because they're all back on Game Pass again. It's fine.
I will say I did actually let my Game Pass lapse because I wasn't really using it. And feel like if I want to play something, there will be something on PS Plus for me.
I still use the ever loving crap out of my Game Pass, so I have that. I have my PlayStation Plus. I have my Switch Online. I'm a shill. What can I say?
The
Uh,
co-best deals in gaming.
but at this point, they really are. Let's argue it. That's the co-best deals in gaming. You can't go wrong with either one. Hey,
The-
look, a wild Jin appears.
the
She's
the
she's a nosy neighbor.
the
Ah.
only thing I will say that Xbox has going for it over PlayStation Plus is it is simpler to understand, and the cloud streaming is it's not every game, but it's most of the games, and it is, available on PC and mobile and all of that stuff. As far as I
Yeah.
know, the PlayStation Plus streaming right now is only available on console, or does the PS Now app still work?
I'm not sure. I haven't tried it.
But even then, the PS Now app was just on PC.
The PS Now app is gone, from my
There's no-
understanding.
There was never any mobile component to PS Now, so
No.
It's fine. Just cloud stream to your Vita.
Or hold on. I can throw this in. I can continue this. Or you can remote play to your phone and play it using the Backbone One PlayStation Edition, the officially licensed controller for PlayStation.
Available now for iOS, but
Yeah,
not
I would-
Android yet.
Yep.
I would. Well, I mean, the backbones have never been on Android that I know
Yes.
of.
So it is.
I think they
it
were
looks.
always iOS only. But
I do think it looks really nice. However, also if you do have an iPhone 13, you have to get a special adapter because
it'll come with it.
oh, it just comes with it now. Okay.
Yeah, like I bought mine off of Amazon and it just came with the adapter. Otherwise, you can request one from you can request one from Backbone, and I think they just charge you shipping.
Yeah. I showed this to Jen and she said absolutely not because then you're just never gonna put your PlayStation down.
What if I could give you a 20% off code for it?
What?
You didn't see my message in the chat?
No.
They offered me, because I have their like Backbone Plus subscription that you get a year of when you buy it. They're like,
Yeah.
you get 20% off this new controller. I'm not gonna buy another one because I don't need the PlayStation-ness of it. I
Right?
know what buttons are the PlayStation face buttons. But okay, Iron, think about this.
Anyway.
Just remember though that with this just because this looks like a DualSense, it doesn't have any of the features of a DualSense.
Well, I know that. I'm not that dumb.
I will say, I will give Backbone some added props here, that after they announced this PlayStation version of the controller, they added the ability to hold, because there's like a little Backbone app on it, or button on the controller.
Right.
That normally you just press that button and it takes you into the Backbone software.
Mm-hmm.
Which was really annoying when using remote play, because then you had to like tap the on-screen indicator to get the PlayStation button and then use that. So when they announced this PlayStation controller, they added the ability to basically hold the Backbone button, and it acts as a PlayStation button when you're using remote play. So thank you.
Yeah.
Trying to use anything related to the touchpad though in remote play is probably the worst thing I've ever tried.
Oh,
to do.
well, that's just going back to the Vita.
No, I like you know, because most games nowadays are like press the touchpad to open up your map or open up your menu or whatever,
Oh yeah.
and you have to like basically tap it to get the touchpad to show the on-screen control, and then you have to try to tap it like really quickly to get the button press. Like it's not a good. That's not on Backbone, obviously. This
Right.
was on PlayStation. Like make getting to the touchpad stuff easier.
Yeah. No, makes sense. But yeah, I may have to hit you up for that.
I mean, if Mike has that code, then I should also have that code sitting in the app.
I
email.
I got an email and a text about it.
Can I stack it?
I doubt
No,
it.
I'm sure.
Damn, that'd be nice.
And I don't. Just for the record, I don't know if I can give this to someone else and it.
You can just buy it. I'll send you the money, and then you can send it to me.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, don't make it complicated, Mike.
Why do that when I could just put you through some hassle to?
Oh man. Another thing from Sony, they are retiring Accolades, a PS5 launch feature that never got used.
When
Well,
you posted that earlier today, I was like, "What? What is that?"
I've used them, like I said, about a dozen times, and then I stopped, and then I'm like, well, no one ever gives them to me either. So, because it's always a thing, like, I never remember. It'd be different if I could do it through the game. Like, I would play, the fuck was I playing? I think I was playing Battlefield or something when it came out, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna give an accolade to somebody. Like, this guy was awesome. He was a great teammate in that. And then I go to do it, and I'm like, I don't even know the guy's name. And then you have to like go search through your recent list, and I'm like, what a fucking pain in my ass.
Right, but what?
So I said, fuck it.
What is it?
It's
Like-
basically just it's a thing to say like they were a great teammate, a great leader, or something like that. It's all it was. Oh yeah, it says
okay.
send one of 3 accolades: helpful, welcoming, or good sport to a fellow gamer based on their performance in an online multiplayer match. Players could then see how many accolades they had racked up by looking at their profiles. Unfortunately, it looks as though those players weren't all that interested in the option. It basically didn't do anything. It didn't mean anything. Like it was like it was probably the most meaningless thing. So they're just gonna get rid of it. Not the end of the world.
I've got a quick game for you guys.
Sure.
I'm gonna name off a few things, and then you can tell me the one thing they all have in common. You ready?
Sure, go for it.
Steam, Epic Games, Origin, PayPal, Nintendo Online, Yahoo Search Engine, Dota 2, Counter-Strike.
What are
Game
How about
launchers?
Ubisoft?
Ubisoft.
How about
they all have accolades?
every single one of those companies is currently being blocked in Indonesia.
Shit, I forgot about that. I actually completely
Yeah.
forgot about that story.
The Indonesian government is currently blocking all of those. They briefly reinstated PayPal so people could pull their money from the platform.
But why?
Apparently, they have a crazy law in place now. That I don't know the specifics of the law, but all these companies were required to register to continue to operate in Indonesia, and they didn't.
Okay.
But the laws, it's saying that human rights groups are saying that these laws are very problematic. So that should tell you something.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
so there you go. Yeah, good times.
Oh, I
Jeez.
will correct myself. The regular black backbone is available for Android, just not the PlayStation version.
Yeah, the PlayStation version's going to come out later on, they said.
The last bit of PlayStation news I have A system software beta, it kicked off on the 28th, so last Thursday. Some of the new features: 1440p HDMI video output for compatible PC and monitors.
My TV
Game
supports
list.
1440, by the way.
Yeah, game list in your game library. You can now create game list, which make organizing your games even easier.
No, it doesn't.
I haven't done
Um,
that yet.
No, it doesn't.
okay.
I haven't done that yet.
It's the same thing as the Switch,
Hmm.
where it's not folders on your home screen like the PlayStation 4 had. It's essentially folders within your game collection, which shows everything.
Hmm.
Why 4 can PlayStation not just make it like Microsoft, make it like the Xbox? It's really nice. The pins on the Xbox, you create your own pin.
Mhm.
I have one for games. My games are in there. I have one for all my media apps. They're in there. It's really easy to use.
Why can't they just bring folders back?
I don't know.
There isn't that much different from the PS5 home screen compared to the PS4 home screen.
No, there's
Just
not.
just make it so that you can group some icons together, and when you press on it, it expands and you have more icons. And then you click
No,
one and it starts your game.
We're gonna say fuck all that. We're going back to the XMB.
Also,
Hell yeah. Cross media bar, BB.
also this hasn't been mentioned in a while, but make the switcher actually mean something.
Yes.
Like quick resume or something like that.
So
I
other
love quick
features-
resume.
Other features: compare 3D audio and stereo audio. I used to have 3D audio on. Now I don't. It just became weird.
I think you have to have you either have to be using a headset plugged into your controller or have a compatible headset.
Nope. 3D audio. I mean, you can have a headset in that, but 3D audio, one of the things you can do is you can have your controller listen to your room. Like you hold your controller in that and it actually like figures it out from the location of your controller and shit. It is a thing. I've had it. It's weird. I've used it.
So I just got a set of gaming earbuds. I bought the SteelSeries Turks or Tusks, whatever one they are.
Yeah, whatever.
Specifically because I wanted something that wasn't over ear. And the 3D audio through those works really well plugged in the controller. I don't see where your problem with 3D audio is because it works out great.
I think he's just saying whatever janky solution he had before isn't working now.
Hmm.
Also,
shame.
I don't really wear headphones when I game.
Well, I only do it now, like if I'm playing on my computer.
I do it sitting in the living room because the husband's office is right there. So
He
we don't have a
he
dog.
doesn't like
we
your
use-
kind
yeah.
of games.
Well, I'm trying to be respectful when I'm playing a shooter. Just all over the place. Come on now.
No, you're trying to hide the kids.
But
Like,
back
you're
in
trying to
back
hide the
where,
kids screaming.
back where you used to live, that was just ambient sound, right?
Mhm.
I mean,
It is here.
that was Texas. It's just background noise. Like
Yep.
my favorite game to play in Texas was that gunshots or fireworks.
That's Rockford basically too.
Same. Rest of the features: easier access to in-progress activities, so you can pop in and go where you left off. New social features such as request a share screen, joinable game notification, view new friends' profiles, send stickers and voice messages in game base. All this will slowly be coming, but it is available in the beta. So,
It's not functionally much different than what it was. I can tell you that. I've already got it downloaded. I can confirm that my TV supports 1440p. I don't know if that's better than playing in full 4K for performance purposes, but whatever. I
I
haven't
mean, if
found
your
a game.
TV's doing the upscaling, then it might be a little bit better rendering wise.
But like it's fine. I'm also technically on the Xbox Insider beta, so I now have access to using Discord through Xbox.
Mm-hmm. Did you get anyone to help you
With
test that?
no, but I have been able to get into voice channels. It is slightly weird. I thought you would be able to access them directly from the Xbox. You can't. But all you have to do is pull up your phone, join a voice channel, and say click, do it on the console, and it goes through. It's not crazy. It's not difficult.
So
And
that uses whatever headset you're wearing for your Xbox then instead of
yes,
okay.
yes, which is kind of nice. It's not bad. It seems to function. That's the only really new feature that I've noticed on Xbox lately. So there's that. Now, if only we could get Discord integration on PlayStation.
Yeah, if only.
Well, or Nintendo. That's where we really
Nintendo's never going to do it.
They're not.
Yeah, Nintendo ain't doing shit.
Nintendo's doesn't even have native voice chat for themselves. Not on the console.
Right. This is true.
You want to talk to your
really
friends
would
in
not-
Fortnite, you got to do it in game.
Yeah. All right. Another story. The Meta Quest 2 is getting a price change. It's going up by $100.
Of course it is.
Because, of course, inflation. They decide to blame inflation, and it's like,
But Iron, they're gonna give you Beat Saber for free.
ooh, a copy of what is that? $30 game?
Yeah.
Wow. Give me my other $70 in cash. You know what? I'll take a gift card.
I mean, let's be honest. With the current state of inflation and the supply chain supply constraints and stuff like that.
No excuse.
I'm just being real. It's surprising that like the price of a PS5 hasn't even gone up.
Exactly. It hasn't.
But if you put everything into the blockchain, and then you can at that point make NFTs of your console.
Like, Jesus Christ, this whole metaverse, I don't even get it anymore.
Well, it's not a thing yet.
Either way.
I have not yet found the classroom in the metaverse. I'll let you know when I do, though.
Yeah. So either way, annoying.
Someone's gonna walk into Penguin's classroom and all the students and him are just gonna have VR headsets on.
Yeah.
That's
it's gonna
right.
recreate their classroom in VR chat.
That's right.
Everybody creates your own person. Even though I know you guys don't play it or care, this is a major update. Battlefield 2042 is getting update number 1.2 tomorrow at 8 UTC. What is new? The Kaleidoscope map has been remade. You will get your own player profile and stats page. A dog going crazy.
Mike, what is Battlefield 2042?
I will tell you that is a game that I purchased for, I believe it was $20 via GameStop trade-ins. I then played it probably less than 10 times and uninstalled from my PC.
Yeah. They're also doing some balancing, basically a lot of balancing, aim assist improvements, blah, blah, blah. So the game has changed a lot since launch, and this is a big step forward, and things, they are working on the next map to get a rework will be Renewal, which definitely needs it. And that will come out during season 2. At least the operators changed. They actually look like fucking decent now. And they're quiet now too.
Do you know what's better than a Battlefield 2042 update? That GTA Online update.
Yes, I did see the GTA Online update. I have not jumped in and tried it. I haven't jumped in and tried it.
Oh my god, you need to. It's so nice.
Another game. If I start playing another game, I won't go back to Returnal. So just let me fucking play it. Like, just let me go. Like, that's why I'm not doing the book club shit this month. Also, because I don't know what Plague Tale is, nor do I freaking care what it fucking is.
It has rats.
That's the whole point of the book club, is so that you play games that you wouldn't normally play.
I don't want to play it. I'm too busy with Returnal. It's Jacket's fault. He can deal with it. I freaking got it got its teeth into me. I can't help it.
So the two main people, the two main driving forces behind Video Game Book Club aren't even playing the game this month?
Nope.
I think Jacket might be.
Nope.
No, he said he's not.
Oh, well. All right.
What even? What the fuck? Come on, boys.
It's not a game I wanted to play. I would have played like Crash 4 or Hollow Knight or something, but I don't want to play Plague Tale.
At least install it and play like 30 minutes of it. Say you tried it.
Whatever.
Now, I will tell you, having messed around in the GTA Online update, it is very nice to be able to get into an invite-only server and run your missions.
Makes it it actually cash grindable.
A little bit, yeah.
I did read about that so when you do the missions to sell and everything and you're like delivering it or whatever, it will still spawn like NPCs to actually make it a challenge.
Well, yeah, but it was doing that anyway.
Was it?
Yeah, if you were in a public lobby with nobody in it and you were running those missions, it was spawning the NPCs anyway. If nobody was fucking with you, it was gonna have somebody fuck with you. It's just they cause far less damage.
I was gonna say
than if you were...
NPCs with their basic ass weapons are gonna be a lot easier to deal with than someone flying in with a Deluxo and missiles and
that fucking motorcycle thing.
Now they nerfed it. They nerfed the oppressor Mark II.
Fucking good.
Now, wow, calm down.
Have I logged into Grand Theft Auto Online into a public lobby, gotten in my Deluxo, and gone and fucked with people? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was claiming bounties left and right yesterday.
Why not?
But usually I don't. I did repeatedly wipe out the 10-year-old kid I heard in the voice chat yesterday.
Did you get to listen to me?
You're just trying to teach him that he shouldn't be playing that game.
You're not old enough, kid. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be here.
Yeah, you're not rated M for mature.
That's true. Go ahead.
Also, Digimon Survive is pretty good so far.
I saw some of you guys playing that.
If you like Digimon, if you like tactics style games, which with the grid-based turn combat, it's going to be your thing. I'm not super far into it as far as I can tell, but so far, good game. Not hating on it.
Two more news stories, both of them Nintendo related. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass number 2, or Wave 2, will release on August 4th. So what is that, Thursday, I think? Cups are divided as follows. In the Turnip Cup, you have the Tour New York Minute, SNES Mario Circuit 3, N64 Calamari Desert, the DS Waluigi Pinball, and in the Propeller Cup, you have Tour Sydney Sprint, Game Boy Advance Snowland, Wii Mushroom Gorge, and an all-new map called Sky High Sunday. So all of them look pretty interesting. You can check out the video, either on their page or on YouTube. Actually, I haven't watched the video yet, but they all look pretty interesting. I don't have the Booster Pass course pass, but typically when we're playing, someone does. So they just have to host it.
Well, here's the thing, Iron. Why have you not hit somebody up to join their family plan or something?
I feel bummy doing it.
I'm pretty sure one of the hosts of this podcast have offered
I know.
a spot in their family plan before.
Shouldn't I have to wait until my thing expires anyway? Because I think mine will expire in like November. I don't know when mine expires.
I mean, the
I have
only
to
way to
look.
know would be to try it.
That's true. So
Let's see. I currently have. You can have what, 7?
8, I think.
I have 5 open spots in my family plan.
I'm-
Probably 4 because I need to get Bunny in there because I told him I would bring
Yeah,
him
I
in.
think I've got 5 open spots too.
Jesus, Iron, just get on somebody's family plan.
yeah,
I've got 4 open spots because I have Jacket on mine.
Say, look at you out there doing the good work.
All right, and
I
then
think,
the
I think he wanted to play some Sega games or something, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
Probably. And the final bit of news, also from Nintendo, kind of. Attention, Pokemon trainers. Tune into our YouTube channel on Wednesday, August 3rd at 6 a.m. Pacific time for a Pokemon Presents video.
Cool, 7 a.m.
It is
my
a
time.
presentation with updates on Pokemon apps, video games, including Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So the reason I asked this in the Pokemon spam chat, Penguin responded to it. The reason I have mentioned the possible evolution reveal is 2 things. One, the show, I think in like Japan and everything that's been coming out, the Pokemon Journeys, the new season, whatever. The last episode was in a recap of all the things with Eevee and its trainer, Chloe, coming up to this point, and then the next episode is, like something with it being endless or something, like it's like, so there it's possibly hints at a new evolution. And then the Pokemon Instagram has been kind of going nuts, and all it's doing in the past few days has been posting Pokemon, the evolutions. So the question is are they trying to hype up a new evolution, or is it just them having fun?
Finally, we're gonna get our Steel type Eevee. Finally,
a Steel type, a Ghost type. We got Poison type, Flying type. You could get a actual normal type, even though that's just Eevee itself.
This is in quote unquote Italy, right?
Yes, it's based in Italy.
Give me
Spain. It's based in Spain.
Oh, that ruins my
Sorry.
joke.
What was it gonna be?
man.
My joke was gonna be give me a pasta type Eevee.
Oh.
Boo hiss.
Boo. I mean, there's plenty of different types that it could be. So we'll see. I mean, don't know until it happens, and like I said, it will be on Wednesday, August 3rd. So 2 days.
It'll be at like 7 a.m. my time, and I'll be awake anyway, so I'll watch it.
7, 8, 9. I'll be at work, so I'm sure I'll catch everybody like just talking about it in the server, and yeah. So
Everybody being disappointed that it was like 3.5 seconds of Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, I know. But that's it. That's all I got. I got nothing else.
I mean, the fact that we're getting another Pokemon generation this year is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Anyway.
It's a bit of a shock.
So
figured we were getting a little early.
I didn't hate Sword and Shield. It didn't captivate me. Like, I didn't buy the DLC for Sword and Shield. I didn't dive in. So I'm hoping that Scarlet and Violet will do better for me.
I'm honestly really shocked that they haven't added that DLC to the Switch Online.
That's a good point.
I mean, if they, did, it wouldn't do anything.
Also shocked they haven't added the Smash DLC to Switch Online either, but they probably make too much money off of that.
I already own the Smash DLC. It's pretty great, you know?
Imagine owning Smash.
Imagine.
Just imagine it.
Yeah. So that's all I got. I got nothing else.
I mean, not a crazy amount going on as we, await God of War and other games this year. It is what it is, man. Like we just sit back and we wait and we wait and we wait for news to come. And you get some stuff, you get your updates. By the way, play the No Man's Sky updates. Pretty cool if you haven't jumped into that yet.
Yeah, still gotta do that.
I jumped in and I was like, I don't remember what I was doing. I did get in and I remember the last thing I played was the expedition where you got the Normandy as a frigate.
Mm.
So, and I think if after like 5 minutes of playing last night, I think I remembered I was looking for a place for a new base because my current base is just named parking lot.
That's what freighters are for.
Because that's where all my exocraft are. Well, I don't have the like thing that lets you like move your exocraft around, the matter beam thing on your freighter. So right now they're all just parked on a planet somewhere named parking lot.
It's just out there chilling, huh?
Yeah. I tried an experiment like sense support. It does not. I mean, the controller works fine. It just doesn't have the adaptive triggers and haptics and whatnot. But I don't. At this point, I can't get the PlayStation version because I'd lose stuff that I have on my PC version.
Right.
But at least you can still play with your PlayStation peeps.
I can.
That's true. That's the main thing. At least you can play with each. At least we can all play together.
If we ever, actually got together and played anything.
That's true. Like
that is true.
We need to run all the heists.
All the heists. Do all the No Man's Sky.
We need a fourth.
Yeah, we do.
If you're out there and you're ready to run heists with us, we need you.
Maybe we can get Wiggles to be our fourth now that he's Sony Pony number 3 in the server.
There you go.
He's a good boy. He knows the truth. He knows what's right.
Until like I'm gonna give it like 3 more months, and then he's just gonna be off of the PS5 bandwagon and back on Xbox or wherever he is.
Back to PC playing Destiny 2 there.
Something.
Although he did say he likes Destiny 2 on PS5, so we'll see. All right. Anybody? Anything else? Anything? No. No from Mike.
I didn't win the Colorado Rockies 50-50 raffle.
Those jerks.
I didn't win the Mega Millions, so.
What a bunch of jerks.
I know, right?
For real.
All right, then, everybody, that's going to be it for episode 159 of the Lunarcast. Thank you for watching here live on our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening on your podcast service of choice, whether it be Spotify, Apple, Google, or Amazon. We appreciate it. Go ahead, hit like, hit follow, hit subscribe, ring the bell, share.
Click that bell for notifications, you bastards.
Yes. You can catch me live over on the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Lunarcastaways on Tuesdays and I don't know yet, maybe Friday. I don't know. Bowling on Thursdays.
Blah, blah, blah. I've joined a bowling league. Blah, blah, blah. You know what's better than a bowling league, Iron? Xbox Game Pass.
Nah. No, not really.
Better deal than a bowling league.
I don't know. For $12, we get a pizza and a pitcher of beer, and then 3 games of bowling.
Yeah, but that's $12 a week.
That's true.
For $15 a month, you could have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. about
I don't remember the breakdown for PlayStation.
and about 50% of the games that you get on Game Pass Ultimate, you'd also get on PlayStation Plus Extra.
Ah, there we go.
But not on premium.
EA, please
you
add
gotta
this.
pay $2 more for premium.
Dear EA, please add Sims and all its DLC to EA Play on Xbox.
I must say, I already got premium.
No, we don't want Chalk simping over Xbox even more.
No, Claw.
Or Claw.
Not Chalk.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, not Chalk.
Sorry, Chalk.
Not
Wrong
Chalk.
C.
Wrong C. How dare you confuse those two?
How dare I?
So where was I? Oh yeah. You can catch Mike over on twitch.tv/WeHeartGames whenever the hell he feels like streaming.
Yeah.
And you can catch Mr. Penguin over on twitch.tv/Mr. Penguin whenever the hell he feels like streaming.
I have my office back. I can stream again.
That's true. October 1st will be the Lunarcast Away Extra Life stream. The 24-hour streams running from, I believe, 8 a.m. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. the Saturday, Sunday. All kinds of fun games, fun stuff. Smash tournament, fun incentives. I may or may not have convinced my dad. I gotta try to check with him again. That Hot Ones challenge that me and Jen are gonna do. If we can get to 7, me and Jen are doing it at 500. So if we can hit 500 before the stream, great, cool. We'll try to do it during the stream. Otherwise, we'll do another stream. And then if we don't hit it by the stream, we'll just do it later on. But if we can hit 750, I may have convinced my dad to do it as well. And this is a guy that he eats just mild wings from B-dubs and literally has sweat dripping down him. So
Don't kill your dad.
So we went to dinner, and I had a Nashville hot chicken sandwich from like a local bar, brewery pub thing. It was a very, very hot fucking sandwich, but it was delicious. And he took 2 bites, and he was sweating, and it was hilarious.
Is it actually hot, or is it Midwest hot?
No, it was hot. It was legit
there's a difference
hot.
There's a difference between actual hot and Midwest hot.
No, it was legit hot.
Technically, Nashville is not. No,
Midwest,
Nashville is east.
No, Nashville's the South.
Okay,
Nashville's
is
the
it
South.
Yeah, southeast.
Now,
Yeah.
Penguin, I know you don't really eat Chick-fil-A, but in any case, have you ever had like the Chick-fil-A spicy sandwich?
No, because Chick-fil-A is garbage. Even if I was willing to eat Chick-fil-A, it's garbage.
Okay.
Ooh, I've got a chicken sandwich with a pickle on it.
I'm gonna take the middle road here and say that Chick-fil-A has delicious chicken, but awful ideals which I cannot support.
So you have also not eaten Chick-fil-A.
No.
God damn.
I mean, I have had Chick-fil-A, just not since it came out that they're, a bunch of...
Did you eat a spicy sandwich?
No, fuck no. That was the last time I ate Chick-fil-A was before the whole spicy chicken sandwich thing started.
Okay, have you guys had any like spicy chicken sandwich from a normal chain that would exist here?
I've had Culver's spicy chicken sandwich.
Okay, I haven't had Culver's.
I've had the spicy chicken sandwich from Native Foods, which is vegan based.
Also not here.
I've had what they call spicy chicken sandwiches, which are just chicken sandwiches with spicy sauce on them.
No, that doesn't count.
Well, I mean, that literally is Popeye's whole thing is like, oh, spicy chicken sandwich.
I know.
It's just got spicy mayo.
Yeah,
but you know what? The Popeye's chicken sandwich is fire. Let's go.
I've had McDonald's spicy chicken, which is the same concept. I think
within like a week of each other, I had the Chick-fil-A, the McDonald's, the Wendy's, the Popeyes. The only one I didn't end up getting was a KFC, and honestly, like Popeyes was like.
KFC is the inferior chicken place, anyways. Popeyes all the way.
Yeah, Popeyes was like
But
honestly it was
KFC
like
got
second
that good
place kind of
mac and
thing.
cheese though.
KFC's got that $5 or what used to be the $5 fillable. It's not $5 anymore, but still that thing's good.
Yo,
Anyway,
Wait, are you saying inflation has driven up the price of the bowl?
like
Iron?
did we actually finish the outro? By the way,
no,
No.
we haven't. The point
finish the
is,
outro.
the point is that it was hot. Anyway, everybody, thank you for watching here live on the YouTube channel. Thank you for listening, and until next time, have a great night.
Adios.
Bye.
Talk not wrong in the chat. The KFC pot pie is the goat of pot pies in
It is
fast
good.
food.
But no, I'm just trying to think of like one of the major chains that would exist nationwide that everybody would have had. Like that's why I was thinking like, okay, what about like Wendy's spicy nuggets? How about that?
I've
Spicy
had
nugs were
Wendy's
okay.
spicy nugs, yeah.
Okay. On a scale of like 1 to 10 on spice, what would you give it?
3.
A 6 at the highest.
Okay,
But most
this was
likely
like
less.
I would say this to me was like
Midwest 6.
a mid. Okay, to me the spicy nuggets are more like a 4. This was like a 7. Like it was hot. Like water didn't help. Jen had like some drink or whatever. That didn't help. Mac and cheese didn't help. French fries didn't help. Ketchup didn't help. None of that fucking help.
I'm going to point out to you that of course water didn't help because the spices are coming from peppers, which are capsaicin. You
I know.
need dairy fats to neutralize that.
So I stole Jen's mac and cheese, and guess what? It just spread it out.
Yeah.
You need milk.
They don't have it.
Drink it.
It's a
My
bar.
man, mac and cheese does not kill.
It's the only dairy
Spicy.
in the damn building. Either way, the point is that my dad was sweating like fucking crazy, and we may have convinced him to do the extra life. Maybe.
Please?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Please don't kill your dad.
He'll be fine. He can duck out whenever he wants. If he does it, it is not mandatory for him to do it all. It's going to run just like the hot ones. You go until you can't take it anymore. And we're not, because what we're going to do, because we can't cook wings to save our life. So all we're going to do is go to like B-Dubs or like Wingstop or something and just get plain traditional and put the sauce on it from there. And then we got to take a bite. We're not going to do like a Jeff Goldblum style bite. You have to take a decent bite.
You realize you could make your own wings probably for cheaper.
You realize, like I just said, we can't make wings worth a shit.
Literally just buy some pre-made chicken wings and throw them in the oven. The plain ones. It's going to be cheaper.
We'll figure it out.
Frozen section, plain chicken wings. They make them. They're breaded.
Honestly,
and then you
legitimately,
can put your sauce on it.
We go to the frozen section for that kind of stuff, like any kind of like chicken or whatever in that. The entire thing is like cleared out.
Those people in Toledo, they just love their chicken wings, apparently.
Also, apparently, you can't get like the Meijer here that we shop at. Doesn't have fucking Oreos. Even the Kroger I was just at earlier doesn't have fucking Oreos. They can't make goddamn Oreos.
Shouldn't be eating so many goddamn Oreos anyways.
Sir.
Don't judge my Oreo intake. Don't judge my cookie intake.
Oh wait, you mean your breakfast intake?
Yes.
You're yeah, for real. How many times have you, when we were a Sunday morning podcast, did you pop on here eating the fucking Oreos for breakfast?
You know, after the first like 3 times, I literally would be like, oh, I'd be sitting here waiting to start the podcast, and then I'd be like, oh, fuck, I should go grab an Oreo just to fuck with them. So I'd literally go and grab like a Oreo.
Hey, Iron. Got another big trade that came across.
Something about Soto?
Nope. Christian Vasquez goes from the Red Sox to the Astros.
Vasquez.
The catcher. I'm here for it. Soto's going. Soto's going sometime in the next 24 hours, man.
The Astros are also trying to get Gregory Soto from the Tigers, their closer. A problem is, here's the thing. Soto is under club control until 25. So they should want an absolute haul for the guy. However,
fire sale, buddy.
It's the Tigers
However,
and they don't know any better.
However, Al Avila is running this team into the fucking ground. Rebuild is over. We are a contender now. What are they? They're like bottom of the barrel, fucking Central Division. Can't win a game to save their goddamn life. They'll go on like a 6-game win streak and then just get blown out 20-3 at home or something. It's fucking ridiculous. He just threw
Judge cranked 43 today.
Yep, saw that.
No, I'm sorry. My favorite score so far this season has been Toronto Blue Jays 28, Red Sox 5.
Did you? Okay, you're not a hockey.
That they actually called out that score on SmackDown when it was happening. I was like, wow.
I don't think you weren't. You're not a hockey fan in that, but I posted something in the Discord, and it was like a maple, or it was a Blue Jay, like it was a Simpsons meme, and it had like the Blue Jay, and then the like as the guy standing in the back, and then the guy with like a maple leaf on the front, and he like smacked him in the back of the head, and he was like, "That's how you kick Boston's ass."
Yeah, I saw. Hey, so here's my question. The Red Sox traded Christian Vasquez to the Astros. Do you think he just walked out of the Red Sox dugout across the field into the Astros dugout?
Oh shit, they are playing each other.
It's kind of like Benintendi going to the Yankees as they're flying into New York to play the Yankees. Like that's great. I have this mental image of Vasquez walking across the field and just going to the new dugout.
Rips his jersey off at the halfway point. Someone throws him a jersey for the new team. Right? He says, "I'm the captain now."
Oh, I love trades when the teams are playing each other. Those are my favorite trades.
Oof,
I have to imagine that's something that doesn't take effect until like the series or whatever is over.
No. He'll be an Astro tomorrow.
Yeah,
I guarantee
they usually have to just pass like a physical. So, I mean, stat line, he is better than Martin Maldonado. Maldonado has a 173. He has a 173 average, 10 home runs, 30
Maldonado
RBIs.
is a defensive catcher, not an offensive catcher.
Yeah. I mean, Vasquez is not a power hitter, though.
They don't need a power hitter at catcher. They just need somebody who's batting above the Mendoza line.
Mm.
It's like getting Mancini and kicking Yuli Gurriel to the curb, basically, right now.
What do we consider? What's the Mendoza line? Like, what's the
215?
215.
215.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 current Tigers that are playing right now are below the Mendoza line. Like, that are on the field right now.
So, the Mendoza line, for those of you not in the know who aren't sports ball people, there was a player for the Mariners back in the 70s. He was their shortstop, and his teammates called his batting average the Mendoza line because his career average was 215.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to be hitting below the Mendoza line.
So, here we go. So 215. So it says player batting stats, all splits. So all batters for the Tigers this season, you have, we'll say with at least how many at bats? How many at bats do we want to give them? 70.
I think if you're talking about just like
Mike's
you're
like,
if
I'm
you're
bored. I'm sitting down.
if you're talking about like hits, you go by the major league standard, which is what is it? You need one to qualify for league leader. You have to have like one at bat per inning played or something,
I guess, yeah.
or
Okay, so
whatever it is.
we'll just go with everybody but like Zach Shore and Daz Cameron. And Dustin Gurner. Okay, so either way, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players that have hit for Detroit. 7 are below the Mendoza line. Candelario, Scope, Grossman, Barnhart, Torkelson, who got sent back down to AAA, Cody Clemens, who is a fucking utility player, Badu, who was also been AAA for a while, and yeah, that's it. Zach Short doesn't count. I didn't count him.
It's look,
Their
if
team
you're a
average
baseball
is
fan,
228. Their team average is almost below the fucking line.
that's pretty shit.
Like Harold Castro, their third baseman, has played 70 games. He's got a 281. Cabrera, 39 years old, has played 88 games and is hitting 277.
It's fine, man. It's fine. The Tigers are fine. Don't worry about it.
You know,
Everybody's fine.
The craziest part is, let's see, standings.
Do you know who has a better batting average than the Detroit Tigers? Oreo cookies, and you can't even find them in your store.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, you know what though, Iron? Let me tell you. All right. Your team is, they're not doing great, right? They're 41-62. They're worse than the Colorado Rockies.
Mm-hmm.
But
the Tigers have the 4th worst average in the league.
At least they're not in last place in the division.
Yeah.
And they're not the worst team in baseball. That belongs to the Washington Nationals, who are 35-68 right now. Anyways, anything else, boys, as we wander off into the sunset tonight?
One last thing. So Aaron Judge hit home run number 43, correct?
Uh-huh.
He is 20 away from tying the Tigers' current team total.
Aaron Judge is likely to set the Yankees single season record, and he's going to flirt with a major league record, but he's not going to get there.
Who owns the current major league record?
We don't talk about that guy.
Okay, so him.
Tiny balls, big head.
Gotcha.
We
don't. So who realistically owns the record?
Technically, he does. Although, if you on MLB The Show, it just says San Francisco Giants, 2001 or whatever, 73. Yeah. They've scrubbed him. And I know, just for the record, yes, Aaron Judge plays half of his games in Yankee Stadium, which has that short ass right field porch.
Oh fuck!
But it doesn't matter. You still got to hit the ball out there.
That's where you need that Twitter that loyalty posted, and I already followed the is it a dong? I think it's a dong or dinger. I can't remember.
A ding donger.
Ding donger. Yeah.
Who fucking cares? A home run's a home run, whether you hit it to the short porch or whatever.
I'm gonna say the winner or the current home run season leader is Roger Maris with 61, because we all know McGuire and Sosa were probably on steroids.
Sosa maybe not, but his bats were corked.
Yes, and McGuire was damn well sure on steroids.
You can't tell me Mark McGuire wasn't juicing.
So you got Maris with 61 and Babe Ruth was 60. Oh, Stanton had 59 in 2017. So
All right, y'all. It's a good time to go away.
yes,
Penguin, I will probably be enlisting you for some possible stream shenanigans soon. We have at least 10 spots we have to fill in a Royal Rumble. So we have to browse through the community creations and pick the best.
Dear God, sir,
not actual
get
wrestlers.
me on that.
The best
I know.
meme.
Get me,
the best meme characters.
Get me in there. I will help you. I will help you.
We got to pick the good ones.
Only the best.
Only the best.
all right.
All right,
Everybody.
I think that's it.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Bye,
Adios.
everyone.